What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're finally putting on the HRE wheels. So here we have one last view of the car with the stock wheels. I know a lot of you guys like them, and trust me, I love them myself, but I wanted to give 19s a try, so we're gonna see how the 19s look. I actually got the HREs for a really good deal, so it was it was like a no-brainer because they were also somewhat local. So all I had to do was make a 3-hour drive total, and then I got a set of HREs for a good price. So we're going to mount those wheels on the car. It should look pretty good. So before we get started, I am going to be cleaning the wheels because they are a little bit dirty. And we are going to be using this super clean all-wheel cleaner. I normally don't use this, but since it's not really sunny and I'm going to be able to take my time, it shouldn't affect the wheel at all. So Super Clean actually reached out to me, I want to say maybe about a month ago, so sorry about that, Super Clean. I know I told you guys that I was going to look into the product, and well, today we're finally going to be putting it to use. So here we got the Super Clean all-wheel cleaner, and you guys can actually get this from I believe like any auto parts store, and even Walmart sells them. You can get them on Amazon as well. So we're going to give it a try, and I'm going to put it on the description. Actually, I'll link it in the description below if you guys want to order some. Also, I mean, this company has been around for a while. I've heard of them plenty of times before. I just never actually used the products. It's rare for me to actually use a degreaser because they also sent me that. Here we have the degreaser. So they sent me a spray bottle and also a can. So if we ever start a project, like an older project, these are actually going to come in handy because you guys know the older cars tend to have a lot of oil just kind of all spread out through the engine bay. So one of these days we're going to be using this, but for now we are using the wheel cleaner only. Alright, so here we have the wheels, and you can see this one's like super dirty. So we're going to clean one at a time just like the instructions say. So you want to spray it for about 30 seconds, let it sit, let it do its thing, and then you can just rinse off. Obviously this one is probably going to require some brushing. I'm going to scrub all the wheels either way, so either way, if you scrub it, it's going to come off, but the wheel cleaner should make it a lot easier. So let's go ahead and get the water hose and get these cleaned up. Alright, so here we got rinse wheel thoroughly with cold water, coat wheel surface with super clean from 6 inches away, and allow about 30 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and spray that on there. Alright, so now we're going to let this thing do its thing, and we'll start rinsing or scrubbing away in like 30 seconds. Ooh, look how easy this comes off. I have to scrub it a little bit here because this is some caked on brake dust. A lot of people don't really clean these wheels, the inside of the barrels, and honestly I gotta admit I'm usually one of those people. But one of these days either I'm gonna get them powder coated again, not anytime soon, but I might take them off one day and just ceramic coat them, just to make it cleaning a little bit easier, or make the cleaning a little bit easier. Over here not even being able to talk. Also, I'm not sure why they wrote on the barrels. They wrote front left, front right, such and things like that, but I mean you can't rotate these. So as you can see, this wheel was actually the dirtiest out of all of them, and those should be pretty quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the camera down, go ahead and get these cleaned up so we can go ahead and throw the wheels on there, because there's also other things I need to take care of. I got literally 3 days to work on the car before we leave, and I really don't want to be working late at night on Wednesday, so technically I only got like 2 days. So we're gonna go ahead and get this done, and then hopefully we can get everything else taken care of in one day and just relax until we head over to the Key Show in Atlantic City. So you guys will be seeing this probably a couple days before the show. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you guys this because I was kind of being a little skeptical of myself. So if you guys notice, these letters have some black marks on here, and well, if you look at it, like I'm scrubbing at it and it's not coming off, right? So what I did was I sprayed the cleaner right here on this half of the wheel, let it sit for about 30 seconds, rinsed it with water, and then I went back and scrubbed it, and all of it came off so easy. So I'm going to show you guys a little demonstration here. So you guys can actually see that this product really does work. So here we got just a little bit of dirty soap and water. So I'm going to take the rag and we're going to scrub. You see how it's not coming off? And I'm actually scrubbing at it. So let me go ahead and spray the rest of the wheel. We're going to go ahead and let it sit for 30 seconds, rinse it, and then scrub it again, and I'll show you guys the results. Alright, so it's been about 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and just rinse this. We'll get that off. And now let's go ahead and take the rag, same bucket of water, dirty rag, and watch this. All the black stuff comes right off. Obviously, whatever this white stuff is, I'm not sure, but all the black stuff comes off with ease. So this product definitely works. I'll have it linked in the description below if you guys are interested. Also, it's pretty cheap, so you can find it anywhere, but for your convenience, I'll put it down in the description. You guys can just order from Amazon if you want, or pick it up at your local auto parts store or Walmart. So yeah guys, I'm gonna just go ahead and finish these up, and then we'll go ahead and continue with the mounting process. Alright, so we got the wheels cleaned up, got all the white lettering off of it as well, all the black stuff. There's a couple minor imperfections, like some of that road tar, whatever, that sticks on it, but everything looks a lot better than what it did before. So let's go ahead and get these mounted. It looks so good. Here we go, check that out.
Hold on a second, hold on a second, hold on a second. That shit is perfect.
See the rear?
The rear is good.
The rear is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Much better.
Yes.
Matter of fact, you want to come to Pluto? She told me she was trying to get the case dismissed before I see trial.
You guys, look how good this looks. Yeah, that looks so good. The e-brake's up, so the rear is sitting a little bit higher. But look how good this looks. I think the spacers are a keeper. I think I should be okay. It's not really poking, so we're good on that. That was a thumbs up though. We're good on that. I'm using actually gardening gloves instead of mechanic gloves. Oh man, I'm so happy with this setup. Plus for what I paid, really can't go wrong. Laguna Seca blue silver wheels. This looks nice. This is actually, and the thing is, it's not, I like the finish because it's really not like a bright silver. It actually has like a reflective tone to it. So these look really good in the sun, and they do have some slight imperfections, which I will not point them out, but I mean, once they're actually on the car, you really can, it's gonna be hard to see them. I think you might only be able to catch it on one of the wheels. But aside from that, like, look how good the back looks. Looks so good. Oh yeah, dude, that's like a perfect fitment right there. Yeah, I'm stoked. Let me know what you guys think. Still gotta wash the car, but I might do that tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna clean the inside for today, and then I'll wash it tomorrow. I'll pull it out so you guys can see the whole thing. Yeah, that looks really good. Because we're actually probably gonna end up pulling Miguel's car inside, so we can test the 12mm spacers on his. Because if you see there, his wheels aren't sticking out, so they're actually a little bit sunken in. So I think the 12s should work on his. Mine were a little bit more aggressive, so I ended up going with the 10s, and I think it's really good. So let me go ahead and torque everything down, pull the car out, and I'll show you guys how the car looks outside. Alright guys, so it got dark, but we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow so I can pull the car out. I think I'm gonna take it for a little drive, and then once I know that everything is good, then I'll show you guys the final results. I'll do like some little cinematic or montage over the car, but just looking at it with the spacer. So like I said, the wheels are 19x9 plus 26, and I'm running a 10mm spacer, so that's gonna make it 19x9 plus 16. And then the rears are a 19x10.5 plus 25. So back tires are 275/35. Fronts are 255/35. If you guys want to use the similar specs, I mean, I think that's as good as it's going to get. Like, it's just not going to get any better. And I don't think we're going to have any rubbing issues. So it's a good outcome. A lot better than the Equip. So we're going to pull this car out, pull Miguel's car in. I'm going to show you guys how the car sits, and then we're going to throw the 12mm spacers on. And then we'll see if it'll clear or not. So hopefully it does. Alright, so here we got the 12.5mm spacers. What are these? 8.5 plus. You probably 35. Yeah. So 8.5 plus 35. 12mm spacer. That makes it 8.5 plus 23 on the front. I think he should be okay. And then here's the before, 8.5 plus 35. Alright guys, here we have it. HRE's FF01, I believe. What do you guys think? I think this looks so good. It's a big change. Well, I wouldn't say it's a big change, but it's a good change from what I had from the stock wheels. So this is a clean but sporty setup. And I'm usually more of a 5-spoke type of guy. I either prefer a simple 5-spoke or maybe like the double spoke 5-spoke. So technically that would make it like 10-spoke wheel. But yeah guys, let me know what you guys think. I think it looks really good. So you guys can see here, I mean, I don't think the fitment can get any better than that. There's no rubbing at all. And then take a look at the front. Maybe the front could go out just a little bit, but I'm not gonna risk it. So I'm just gonna be running the 10mm spacer like I have now, and I think that looks pretty good to me. So we're gonna leave it at that. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the 19s or do you guys prefer the stock 18s? I know some of you guys like the meaty setup, and trust me, I did too. But it's always nice to change it up a bit. I've always wanted 19s, and I'm glad that I was able to find some before the show. I just kind of got lucky with it. So it's a set of wheels that I like. It's not a set of wheels that I would have picked on my first choice, but it's a design that I've always liked. So give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and if you like the wheels. Also leave your comments down below, and I'm going to leave you guys with a few little cinematics, and thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.